So welcome back to Bohemian Rhapsody Fingerstyle guitar lesson. We're up to the operatic section now. We're over halfway. You've done really well to get this far, so just keep going. So we're up to the operatic section. That means you've gone over the intro and also the opening ballad section. The operatic section is, it's not that difficult. It's just tricky, I'd say. In fact, the whole piece is kind of tricky, but it's not really as difficult as you think it is. Because this piece took me, it took me a couple of months to get it down. I think I practiced it a little bit every day for like 2 months, and then I actually memorized the piece. Don't be put off by the idea that you'll be playing the whole thing fingerstyle, because in the beginning I was put off, but then when I actually dove into the piece and started working it out, I realized it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. So it's kind of a bit of an illusion. It's more about learning the parts section by section and then memorizing it so you don't have to think about it. And then it's just really an endurance test. You just got to keep on playing the whole thing really slowly every day until you've memorized it 100%. And then you find that once you've learnt it, you just got to keep playing it if you want to keep it in your memory. So you got to play it once every week, on a Sunday morning, and then you've got it. Okay, so you've made it to the operatic section. We're starting on an A chord, just an A bar chord. 8 times, and then we're going to play the melody on top of these 3-note voicings. So we've got, so what that is you've got a D triad, you've got an A triad, and you've got a diminished triad. So the D triad is pretty straightforward. It's just a D chord with the triad on these strings, the 4th string, the 3rd string, and the 2nd string. I like to play those with my 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger. And then the A triad is inside the A chord here. And if you don't know triads that well, we can always look at that in another lesson where you can learn all the inversions of the triads. But for now, we've got our D triad, A triad, diminished, little finger on the A, 2nd finger on the C, 5th fret, 1st finger on the E flat. So I'm just playing with these 3 fingers, my 1st, 2nd, and 3rd finger. So I've got here D, A, diminished, A. Then we've got the Scaramouche, Scaramouche, A, D. And this is also a D triad, but on the top 3 strings. So I have my 1st finger on the A, little finger on the F sharp, and 3rd finger on the D. So we've got A, D, and you can hear the melody on top of the chords, which is great. So a nice easy way to play that melodic section without having to play like full bar chords. So you've got these small 3-note chords. So we're up to here. Now we're up to Thunderbolts and Lightning, very, very frightening. So we've got D flat, I'm playing it like this. Or you can play it like this. I mute the top string with my finger, like that. Thunderbolts and lightning, G, very, very frightening, E, A. So we've got this. You've arrived here, and now we're up to Galileo. I'm playing this as an octave, then down to the 6th string, 5th fret. So the answer is Galileo. So I've got, now that's just A, B flat, A, G, F, E. So far we've got, I'll play it a bit slower for you. So so far we have this. play the octaves with, I was doing it then with my finger, like a strum effect. You can do that if you want to, or you can play with two fingers. Sometimes I use the first finger and the third finger, which is good. Like that. And then my thumb usually plays the bass. So usually like this. Okay, now we have arrived at an E flat chord like this. On the 6th fret is my E flat, the triad. And you're just going to come down the chord. So I'm just going to play the bass note with my thumb, like that. At the same time, I'm going to play the notes here, down the chord. So yeah, I believe it actually comes right down to the B flat. So you've got like that. Now we're going to play a B, B flat, A, B flat, B, B flat, A, B flat. Now you can play this with a full bar chord if you want to, or you can play just the top 3 strings. I think that's what I did in the Bohemian Rhapsody video. Please check it and let me know. Or you can play just with the top 3 strings. Or so this is the same as this chord, but just the top 3 strings. I'm using my first finger to do a mini bar on the first 2 strings, and my second finger on the D sharp here, like that. Then it changes to A flat. Now this is an A flat triad, like you're playing an A flat chord, like that. So now we're doing it higher up. So you've got A flat, E flat, diminished, E flat, A flat, E flat, diminished, E flat. And now we come to A flat. Spare him his life from his monstrosity. We've got A flat chord and C minor and F, and all the way up to the 6th fret, major, B flat. I'm assuming that you know these chords. If you're attempting to play Bohemian Rhapsody on solo guitar, I'm sure you know what these chords are. So we've got. So the way I do that is I'm playing the bass with my thumb, and I'm playing the top 3 strings with my fingers. So. And now we're up to the famous descending melody line chord sequence, which you've learnt from the other video. Okay, now we're at B again, B triad, B, B flat, A. We stop on the A and we get to the Bismillah. So we've got. What that is it's E flat. Sorry, it's E flat, so an E flat chord like this. But I'm just playing the melody in these notes on the 4th string and the 3rd string. So then I'm going to play a B flat chord, B flat 7 chord. So we've got B flat 7. Now this is the melody. Will Not Let You Go is really all part of the chord. So you've got like a B flat 7, B flat 6 chord, B flat 7 again. So I'm just adding my little finger. So we've got this. I'm just strumming. Down, up, down, up, down. It's better strummed, that one. It's got more of an effect to it. So you've got. There's my E flat to E flat there, E flat, octave. So it's an octave. I'm blocking the string in between, so I'm just hearing the octave notes. I think I strummed that actually. And then you've got will not let you go, let him go, Bismillah. Let him go, Bismillah. Third time. That's 3 times there. So let me just go back a bit, because this bit actually is quite confusing. When I was learning this, I found it quite difficult. So, okay, we're starting with. So we go through this part of chords, or we go through this section, and we arrive at a G flat chord. Lift the little finger up there, because I'm playing an F sharp to an E there. So it's, what am I doing here? I'm playing the G flat chord, I'm playing the B string with my 3rd finger, my 2nd finger on the G string, my 1st finger on the D string. So I roll the chord like that. Just come down the chord. Now we're up to the chord sequence, which is quite fast but really exciting and fun. So we've got this. This is B minor, A, D, D flat, G flat, B flat, and E flat. Do you think they stuffed enough chords in that one sequence, or maybe they could fit some more in there? We've got, and when you speed it up, so I practice this really slowly, just. And my hand's really starting to feel it too, so it really does strengthen your hand big time. It's fantastic. Okay, so we've got that far. Now we've arrived at E flat, and we're going to play Mamma Mia, Let Me Go. Now that is just the top of an E flat chord. See, I'm just playing like that. E flat. E flat, G, and B flat. And I'm playing with these 3 fingers, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd finger. My 3rd finger is playing the melody on the top string. Mamma Mia. So when I'm playing Mamma Mia, my little finger's coming on here. 3 times. The last time, Mamma Mia, let me go. The melody's here. There's the melody. So B flat triad.